UGA fans, Gunner Stockton balls out. You dominate the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll talk about a few weaknesses in this game, and obviously the big thing, how would this Georgia offensive line respond after an up-and-down game versus Alabama? So we start off here with a Gunner Stockton scramble. This is 3rd and medium. Nothing was open, and Gunner Stockton, one of the best scrambler and first down converters in the SEC, is able to score. Let's get to this drive, and the one thing about Gunner Stockton is he is really good at taking what the defense gives him. We're going to talk quite a bit about Zachariah Branch and how great of a fit he is with Stockton, but you have a blitz flying off the edge. What do we want to do? We want to throw in the direction of this blitz. That is exactly what you see right here. You have Frazier in the flats, and obviously you're always holding the breath of a Georgia fan. I didn't say that smoothly at all, but you're always hoping he is not fumbling the football. This is a really strong finish for a first down. And then this is a man. My goodness gracious. I should have never doubted the 5-star finding a fit with the Georgia Bulldogs. Throwing in the direction of pressure yet again. This is stopped. I mean, this is dead to rights. That was a really good fill right there by 25. But Zachariah Branch says, no, sir. I am wearing Uno. I'm going to make Sony Michel proud here by cutting back on 95. A little scary. Please, please, please get the chalk outline out for those ankles. And then he cuts back again. Really, really nasty stuff from Uno. All right, let's get to this juicy, beautiful bean footage right here. It's 3rd and 2, and the play of this drive was number 53 going up against number 60. Watch him wash this play side DT up the field. The cleaner we could get him blocked down, and the cleaner we can get this guy blocked down, that's going to give more space for the pullers here to come around and make nice blocks. So let's kick out 18. Boom. Bowens coming in on 9. Boom. Okay, this is teach tape on how to run a QB power counter, whatever you want to call it, baby. Run it up, Gunner. Look at that. That is absolutely nasty stuff. Look at all that blue blood on his chest. Gunner has not been taking it easy on these guys. And dear Lord, Gunner, my goodness gracious. Who said football can't be romantic? Look at when he's deciding to rip this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. And we know he's got good velocity. Boom. Boom. Pitch and catch football, baby. You love to see it. Imagine before the season I told you that the Georgia Bulldogs would be arguably the best zone read team in the SEC. You would think it'd be someone like Sellers, and obviously there are better quarterbacks that doing this. Taylor Green for Arkansas probably is better at this, but still, this is ridiculous stuff. Bowens had himself some decent runs. You could see this pulls this play side linebacker to the opposite gap. 73. This is an excellent job right here. Green, the true freshman, sealing this edge. And then you have Lawson Lucky come around here. And then now you have Gunner Stockton one-on-one versus a safety. This is a really interesting bounce read right here. And I really don't know what Lucky was doing, right? He glances up the field here, doesn't really block anyone, but Gunner Stockton's got that wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And finally, Lucky gets the big block there. And look, Gunner, you're walking into the end zone? Come on, Gunner. You're not Jaden Daniels, but you're playing really well. I understand a lot of Georgia fans are going to go crazy over this because this is some nasty stuff. Full field read. I would also include that this is a very basic quarters alignment. So versus the better defensive coordinators, you're not going to get something probably this static on 1st and 10, first play of the drive, but it's still ridiculously good. You start off looking left, you don't like what you see left. Then you work over the middle here on the over to Branch. You don't like that. So now we're scanning backside to the dig. The pocket is really good. And look at this throw from Gunner Stockton. It's still really good stuff. I'm not hating on the defense, but still, Dylan Bell. What a day for DB86. And then we get to the ugly, okay, play action fake. And you could see the stripe of Gunner Stockton's helmet right here never actually spot the safety center field. So he he play action fakes right here, and stripe of the helmet is on Humphrey the entire way, just staring him down. Probably thought this was middle of the field open, and now he's throwing this football directly to the safety, okay? Just didn't see him. Obviously, you don't want to do that, and that's about as bad of a pick as you will see. But as you grow as a QB, you see this pretty often for first-year starters. That will eventually fade away. I just got to be honest. I was totally wrong on Zachariah Branch. I thought he'd be decent. I didn't think he'd be like what he's doing now. And the numbers aren't like freaking ridiculous or whatever, but the tape is good, right? So he breaks a tackle here, then breaks another tackle, and falls forward for all these extra yards, okay? So instead of 2, that becomes 5. Bobo is probably the best misdirection OC in the SEC. You have a little motion right here for 7, Lucky, to stretch this play out to the right side. So you're able to get a 4-on-3 over here, and we're actually pulling both guards here. So you pull this guard here, this guard here. It's rare you get both guards, and you get the perfect defensive look. This defensive line is slanting to the left, which is away from where Georgia is running to the left. So you just need to seal these guys and let them walk upfield, and then you just need to pull around 63, kick out 6, and now you just need Bowens to do what every running back needs to do in this spot, which is make a safety miss, and he's able to do it. Okay, 14 does a good job. Obviously, he's slowing him down some, but you pick up a first down. Really good stuff right here from Gunner Stockton, and a good use of pre-snap motion. You're able to work the quick out to DB86. I'm going to start calling him Dragon Ball Z, baby. Going full Goku here, first down. All right, how about Georgia showing a diverse running game? So you've seen a lot of pulls. Now you just have a simple zone blocking play here to the left. 74, I think, did some really good in this game. The center, obviously, that is a really tough position to fill. Jared Wilson drafted. Van Pran drafted before that. Good read right here by Bowens to cut this up. That's good stuff. It's just good run game discipline, and you're able to pick up all these extra yards. And Bowens has some real talent. It might not be that top-end Chubbian talent, but it's good. And this is called really good sequencing, okay? Play calling isn't just the plays themselves, it's how you sequence them. So a minute ago, you showed zone blocking to the left, handoff to the left. Now you have zone blocking to the left, jet sweep, handoff to the right. Okay, this is a good job by Oscar Delp just getting a piece of the unblocked in. 15 elects to run with Delp as a man coverage assignment, so that's why he's looking at him instead of actually looking at Bell, or at least that's what I think, and Dylan Bell is able to score pretty easily. Bobo is good. I just got to keep it a buck. Mike Bobo is a good offensive coordinator. What did we see earlier? Quick throws to the running backs into the flats, right? And just throws to the flats in general. Now in the third quarter of this game, show a quick throw to the flats and actually leak your tight end over the middle. It's nasty stuff. It's really nasty stuff. Easy pitch and catch football for the QB. Now look at this gear from Oscar Delp. Okay, I'm not going to make the joke, but I will. I probably shouldn't use gear and Jordan. Anyway, we move on. Oscar Delp, it's just a really good piece of running after the catch. And then guess what? You'll do it again. Zone blocking to the left. Pitch back to the right. Look at this green grass. Athens, Georgia. It's beautiful. Abso-freaking-lutely beautiful stuff. And Dylan Bell will take that all day, every day, today. Alrighty, Georgia fans. We have got some extra bonus film studies. Join our membership program. It helps us in a major way. And we always go live every Monday at 5 p.m. talking everything Georgia and the SEC. And look at this run by Nate Frazier. Good for his confidence. A good Nate Frazier day overall. And once again, you're holding your breath. Nate, don't fumble. Nate, don't fumble. Nate, don't fumble. And this is a deeper cut thing, just to let you know I'm not a dog casual. And I don't know as much about Georgia as most of you do, but look at this go ball down the sideline. This game reminds me of that Dylan Bell breakout versus Tennessee, where he was a sideline high wire act. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Call him Nick Walinda. Man, what a freaky catch right there. My goodness gracious. You can't go through this game without a Mark Stoops special. 3rd and Watkinsville. How about that? Is that a good, smaller Georgia town? How about that? You hit a check down here to Cash Jones. And Cash is straight money. Pesos, yen, no matter what you want to call it. The bro Cash Jones heard your slander last week on the 4th and 1 play and said, give me this tutty. And he gets it done. Look at that.